Hello guys, welcome back once again. Let's continue with the Red Velvet series. I'm going to do a tarot reading today for Joy. I know a little bit about her birth chart. I have been seeing a few elements in her, and actually the one that always caught my attention was her very present, that accordingly to my perspective, to my perception, is her moon in Taurus, which that's why I think she is someone that, according to my interpretation and to my taste, I find her, I believe she's one of the most beautiful idols, female idols that I have seen. Especially there's something about her that reminds me of Taurus energy, of Venus energy, because it's like she's beautiful, but at the same time she is very feminine, and she is also very sensual, but not. She reminds me of the tarot card, the Empress. That is this really abundant woman, and that she's really loving and she's really open, and she is a creator. So that moon in Taurus, and actually I believe that I find Joy attractive because I like that I think she is one of the few idols that actually has curves. I like the shape of her hips and the shape of her legs, of her thighs. Especially, I find her really beautiful because of that. There's something about skinny legs that I don't like to look at them. Sometimes when I see maybe like a fan cam, or I don't know, somehow the camera is pointing at some idols and I see like very thin ski legs, and also their knees, or bones, but I don't know, there's something about that image that is not very pleasant to watch for me. I know that in Korea, I think in Korea society, maybe that's one of the beauty standards to have that kind of skinny legs. But for me, it's not. I actually feel really weird about it. It's like I have been skinny all my life, so I know what it's like to be skinny. But there's something about I don't know if it's because some of them are really tall girls and they have like long arms and long legs, and somehow being really skinny, it looks even worse. I don't know. They look so fragile to me, and I think that they make me worry, or I think that they might hurt themselves, or I see them as fragile. Maybe it's like I relate fragility with being that skinny, or maybe that bony, having those skinny legs. So when I see Joy, she reminds me of a very voluptuous and very like curvilineous kind of female, and I find her really attractive because of that. Um, and but also I have learned that despite of her being a moon in Taurus, she also has Venus and Mars in Cancer, so probably that's also gives her these curves and gives her this very round image, very with wide hips, and just very like she gives you this maternal kind of vibe about her, but she is a Virgo sun. So let's start with the archetype cards that came out for her, and they came out the archetype of the poet, the messiahs, and the virgin. So definitely it's someone that is special in the sense that there's a lot of profoundness and there's a lot of deepness in in her spirit. It's like she's someone that I believe that her energy just goes with the flow. That she goes through life through flowing with opportunities and also flowing with um, everything that comes in her way. I believe that she is a great apprentice in that sense. She is a great a learner in that way because she is really humble. It's like because the archetype of the poet is actually to take inspiration from the spirit, and the messiahs it's also being able to take that message and being humble enough for you to deliver it to others. So I believe that she puts herself in a position where she, I don't know, maybe if she is working with this poetry or she is working in a creative process, it's like she somehow is able to open her spirit and flow very in a very harmonious way, and she gets to connect deeper. And it's like there's something about her that is really touching, that is really moving. There's something about the way she views the world. I don't know Joy because I know her. I know her face. It's like I know she's part of the group. I seen videos of them. I think I saw her very briefly in a K drama that then I stopped watching. Uh, but I never saw her like having a conversation or maybe an interview. So I don't know how she carries herself. I don't know what her mannerisms are, or how she moves, or the way she expresses herself as an individual. But I have the feeling that when she does, she is really profound, and that somehow there's something about her that is really mystic, and it's also really mysterious. That this also is, I think it's some of the many features of her that caught a lot of people attention, especially because they think that maybe because she is someone that is really beautiful, that somehow she would be really like shallow, or that she would, or her mindset, her way of seeing the world would be a bit like selfish. And actually she is very far away from that. She is someone that takes her role in this world very seriously. I don't think she is aggressive. I think actually she is very passive. It's like there's a lot of gentleness in her nature, and somehow that also sometimes like it puts her in situations where maybe people think that she is like maybe too quiet. Not quiet, it's not about whether she talks or not, just that she because her moon is in Taurus. I may have this perception of her of being really soft spoken, and also taking her time to maybe do things, that for example if she starts doing something new, she will take her time to study it very in a very formal way. Or if she is doing some kind of chore or activity, she will make sure to be concentrated, and she will make improvements, and she will make progressions accordingly to her mood, or accordingly to what she considers. It's like she doesn't like to be pushed. She's not someone that you can be like rushing, like, oh, let's go, let's do this, let's move on. I think that there's something about her that somehow it makes her a bit anxious when people are that like in constantly asking her to move faster or to change faster. I think she is more of this, she goes with the flow, but she needs that flow to be uh, harmonic and to be pleasant. She's really eager to live a pleasant life, a quiet life. She doesn't want to disturb anyone, or she does not want to be disturbed either. So she's really humble, and whatever important decision that she has to make, she takes her time to do it. She tries to talk to people or around her that are meaningful to her, so she can hear different points of view. I don't see her like rushing, like being like, oh yes, I want to do this. It's like she takes her time. And also because the last card is the Virgin, so there's a bit of naivety in her. There's a bit of this aspect of being very inexperienced when it comes to certain things in life. It's like it's because she is surrounded, like I said, there's something about her that reminds you, at least for me, she reminds me of um, Venusian, and very like very loving and beautiful, and very goddess kind of vibe. So she is someone that gets a lot of attention because she's beautiful, and she's also very sensual. It's like not sexual, she is sensual. Sensual, it means that she exudes this sensuality, this appealing, this and she doesn't even try, she doesn't even make the effort to be sensual, she just is. It's like everything around her, it's about that energy, because there's something in her appearance, but also there's something in her aura that reminds us of beautiful things, or beautiful things that are balanced, that are in harmony, that are pleasant, that she just it's like a muse. So maybe when especially especially maybe in the case of male, when males look at her, they get really interested in her, because of course her body and also her features are really alluring and really sensual. So they definitely she definitely stands out. So but there's once you hear her like expressing herself or maybe talking, she actually is, she gives this kind of vibe of being really naive. Actually, there's something about her and about her own power and about her uniqueness and about this beautiful aura that surrounds her, that somehow she's not fully aware of. She's not really aware um, of um, of the talents that she has, especially when it comes to the spirit. It's like, and also when it comes to her sensuality, maybe I think not now, because she might be used to, but I think that probably when she started in this industry, maybe she had a lot of male attention, a lot of male coming to talk to her, and she had always been nice and polite, and like it's like everyone understood, or everyone like um, could see that these males would gravitate towards her because of her beauty and try to make advances towards her, and maybe she was the only one in the room that actually didn't get it. She was like, huh? She was like, why be like, I'm no special, like and besides also her just sitting there and breathing, like not even trying to conquer anyone, not trying to act like a seductress, not striking a pose, nothing. She just is sitting there in a room, breathing, and suddenly all males are looking at her. So she is really beautiful, and she has this naivety that maybe now she's really used to this, um, to be always the center of the male's attention. But I think that maybe at first she needed some other female's advice when it comes to this kind of attentions, because men can take advantage of maybe this kind of personalities, especially when they see that she's just, I don't know, she's from a rookie group, or maybe she is very young, or maybe it's like because they are really young and they are surrounded by older, more powerful men, that sometimes they feel entitled, to get closer without asking permission or without considering whether you want to or not. So I think that she definitely needs to take care of that aspect of the virgin, and actually be really cautious about it, because it's like she provokes a lot of stares, a lot of attention, and she doesn't mean to, but it's her energy. She is like I said, she gives me this goddess vibe. She's really Venusian, she's really attractive. Let's go with the cards that came out for her, the tarot cards. The tarot that came out, the first is the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Strength, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Tower. So she's definitely thinking a lot. I believe that she's also studying a lot. She is taking, it's like she's meeting with a lot of people, because somehow she's exploring her new projects, or maybe exploring her new opportunities. Maybe these are job offers for her, especially for her. Um, there are a lot, but there's one that she's very interested in. So I don't know if maybe is some kind of show or something where she could be like in the front row, like she could be a protagonist or something like that. There's something about a project that she's really interested. It's like I think she's studying really hard. She's studying like every detail, and she wants to prepare herself, because it's like it's a great opportunity for her. So I believe that she's really interested. I think it has been a while since she had been really interested in doing this kind of project, but I believe that this is something that really caught her attention. So maybe because I see a lot of source here, maybe there's something about a script or something that she had read prior, so it's like she knows a bit about this project, and she is really excited, and she wants to get it. She is trying her best to improve herself and improve her skills, because maybe this show or this new project is gives her the opportunity to play a different role, maybe someone very different from the kind of character she had always played. So maybe it's that she also really wants a change. I think that she had been trying to be strong for a very long time, but somehow she sometimes feels like she is stuck, like she's someone that doesn't mind to have a routine. She doesn't mind. She's very consistent. She doesn't complain. She's not a drama queen. She is not she's not a diva. She has a very humble attitude, but at the same time she wants a change. It's like she wants to move on. She wants to find a kind of inspiration, something that could like motivate her to do her best, because she feels like she had been like waiting and waiting, and it's like nothing new is coming out, and she wants to do something for herself. um and then the other cards is the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So there's also, um, which I hope that she can get it, because there's also, I think that there's also a possibility of doing a comeback with the group. So she is working and studying with that too, and actually she's really excited. Everyone is really excited for it, because it's like they have this potential of actually reuniting and doing things together. So she and coming out of this period that they were gone, or I mean not gone, but not present very often. So she also is thinking about that opportunity, and it's like she wants to do it as well, but she also needs to keep her mind open, actually, and being able to make the right decision, because I believe that if she wants to do the other project as well, I think that it's an acting gig, or something like an acting opportunity. And if she wants to also do a comeback, I think it's going to take a lot of work, and she's going to get really tired, and she's going to be really drained emotionally, especially mentally, because she has to be in different places, and at the same time she has to study a lot. I don't know why, but I have this feeling of you have to study. It's like reading all the time, and like going through pages over and over and over. So she would probably will have to put a lot of effort if she wants to do both. But I think that that's what she wants, actually. It's just that, like I say, she is the kind of person that she is really hardworking, but is for her, learning things, and for her to achieving things is a well thought process, and also it's a very slow moving process. So like I said, if maybe the company, or maybe these people that are interested in having her in their show, are planning on like pushing her, or being like, oh yes, come on, let's go, she will not do. She's not someone that you can be pushing around, because she's very adaptable. She has a lot of adaptability, but at the same time, like I said, she's not someone that you can like be like, oh yeah, let go here, go here. Actually, she gets really annoyed when that happens, and she's also really professional, and she doesn't say anything about it, but it's like inside she doesn't like it. And when she doesn't like something, she gets really stubborn. It's like she doesn't say anything, but her attitude is like, it's like there's no way you're going to make her change her mind. So and the other cards is the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So yes, I think that she will probably get the two opportunities, but there's something about her that I don't know if she is going through a period of a lot of anxiety, of a lot of sleeping deprivation, maybe not getting enough sleep, but it's like her mind is going through a period where she doesn't feel really comfortable in her skin, and besides she doesn't feel really comfortable in her mind, because I think there's something that is coming to an end. Especially there's like there's a stage in her life. Um, there's something that is about to change and is going to change very drastically, and she is someone that doesn't do very well with changes. Actually, she's someone that, because of this moon in Taurus, I believe that she struggles a lot with changes. It's like she, especially when it comes to something that she's emotionally attached to, it's like sometimes she wants things to remain the same. She values stability. She works really hard to maintaining and to keeping the relationships and to maintaining to put in the work and the effort for maintaining things in her life and for everything to be consistent. But actually there's a huge change coming from her for her that is going to be a sudden change, and it's also going to be like this transformation that is very needed for her own growth, or maybe like I said, because sometimes for us to see the real situation and maybe for us to see uh, the reality of who is who and who we are surrounded with, sometimes these tower moments need to happen, because it's like I don't know, I don't think there's is something related to her, but I think that it affects her somehow, and it's going to be a very like traumatic kind of change. And I think that it will upset her because, like I said, she has this like her archetypes, the archetypes of the poet, the messiahs, and the virgin. They all give me this vibe that is she's very innocent sometimes. It's like she doesn't most of the time it's like her head is on the clouds, like she doesn't actually see what's really going on behind the scenes or what's really going on behind her back. So I think that this kind of distraction or this kind of um, the abrupt change, it's about to happen, so she can see that what she thought that was something stable and that was something that would last forever, or that was something that was set to last and that and 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 to be maintaining, actually it's not. It's something that is very fragile. It's something that that didn't have the security or the secure basements or the secure stability that she thought she was on. Um, but like I said, I don't think it has to do with her, because I actually see her very far away from the situation. It's like it affects her, yes, because it's surrounding her. But somehow I see her like looking elsewhere, like looking, when you are looking like other way, you're looking at the opposite way, because she is really busy with work. She is really busy with new projects. She's really busy with um, wanting to achieve her goals and to do her best and to perfectionate herself to do the best in what she wants to achieve. So she's not paying attention to this situation directly. She's not looking at it. But somehow, some part inside of her is like, when this thing happens, it's like she will know that it was meant to happen, that there was a part of her that somehow predicted that this would happen. It's just that this would take place. It's just that she didn't want it to pay attention to it. Um, so I don't know. Maybe it's something, I don't know, regarding the company, or maybe it's something regarding I don't know, some very not ethical deals behind the scenes, or some kind of some character, I don't know, someone related to her work that actually was not being very honest, or was, I don't know, like stealing or doing something illegal, and somehow this gets caught up and this gets exposed to the public. But I believe it's going to be huge. So, but yeah, I don't think it has to do with her, but it will affect her. It will be very close to her. But I don't see her like involved emotionally, like saying, "Oh well," no. But I think that when this happens, she will be like, "Oh yes, I somehow smell something fishy." But he's like, this is why I think that she needs to work a little bit more on paying more attention to things. But it's like, it's really funny because she's like, oh yes, now it makes sense. Now I see. And it's like, but why didn't you see before? Like how come you say you knew, and you didn't say anything? It's like, because she doesn't pay attention. She's someone that, that's why I think that her innocence is somehow very like sweet, because it's like she she doesn't pay attention to maybe mundane things, like money, like for example transactions, financial issues, legal matters. She's someone that is a bit like, she just goes and puts the effort and the work and the work ethic, and she tries to be on time, and she just wants to be really organized with her stuff, with her goals. But like I said, since her approach is really slowly, she really cannot be like paying attention to everyone's business. That's probably because she doesn't have the ability to see beyond. She just focus one thing at a time, and for her it's really important to be really present in the process of delivering a job, or delivering for a part, or delivering for a song. I believe she's really professional, and also there's something about her that she is really very thankful for every job opportunity she gets. So I think that's why she concentrates the most in doing a good work, a great job, or doing the best she can in her abilities, instead of being looking around at what's going on. But she will find out eventually what's going on, because this change is going to shock her somehow. So I'm going to leave it out, guys, here for this reading for Joy. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please, if you did, please give it a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.